Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Sasha recently gave birth to her daughter, Daisy Gilmore, Levi Clark Coughlin, and there have been some suspicious things happening surrounding the newborn. Someone has been sneaking in and looking in on Daisy and making Sasha question herself. It could get to the point where Sasha is scared enough to leave Port Charles, and she decides that it is best for her and Daisy. There have already been several weird occurrences happening concerning Daisy, and this could continue to escalate at the Courtemain mansion. It is clear that someone is watching over the baby and trying to make Sasha question her sanity. It started at General Hospital when the wrong baby was given to Sasha, and continued after Sasha brought Daisy home. Someone changed the baby and faced her in the opposite direction, and Sasha believes that someone is messing with her and has their eye on Daisy. These occurrences could continue to the point where Sasha feels that her child is in danger, and she has no choice but to consider leaving Port Charles to protect her child. Fearing for the baby, Sasha could decide to act in her child's best interest and leave Port Charles for good. She would tell Michael that she feels that she needs to leave Port Charles to raise her child on her own. She is thankful that he has agreed to let her raise Daisy as her only legal guardian, but she needs to be on her own with Daisy. Michael would be shocked at first, but he could agree to let Sasha do what she needs to do and leave town with Daisy. He would tell her that he wishes that she would stay, but if that is what is best for her and the baby, that he would support the decision. Sasha may not tell him about all the strange occurrences happening surrounding Daisy, so he won't worry. This knowledge could also change Michael's mind about letting Sasha and Daisy leave. General Hospital rumors tease that Tristan Rogers could be making a quick return soon to usher Sasha out of Port Charles. It would make a lot of sense if Robert comes back to Port Charles to escort her and his granddaughter out of town. Sasha could be joining Robert and Holly Sutton, Emma Sums, Sasha's mother, wherever they have settled, and she would feel that this would be a great opportunity to grow closer to her parents. Robert also could be coming back to handle the matter of his job as district attorney, and officially turn the reins over to A.J. Justine Turner, Nazneen contractor. Sasha would say her goodbyes to family and friends, and let Michael say goodbye to his daughter. Olivia Courtemain, Lisa Losiaco, would probably throw her a goodbye party at the Courtemain mansion, where everyone has the opportunity to see Sasha and the baby off. It would be a great opportunity to reunite the Scorpios, Mac, John J. York, and Felicia, Christina Wagner, with Robert. After a great party with family and friends, Sasha and Robert would leave Port Charles with baby Daisy and head off to meet Holly. What do you think? Do you think that Sasha is on her way out of Port Charles? Will she take baby Daisy with her? Will Robert return to facilitate her and Daisy's exit? General Hospital fans have been asking one burning question lately. What's happening to Sasha Gilmore Corbin? And is Sofia Mattsson really leaving Port Charles behind? The speculation has reached a fever pitch as recent episodes continue to cast a shadow of uncertainty over Sasha's fate. Her storyline has been a roller coaster of tragedy, resilience, redemption, and heartbreak, making her one of the most compelling and relatable characters on the show. But now that her arc seems to be winding down, or at least shifting dramatically, rumors are circulating that her portrayer, Sofia Mattsson, could be on her way out. If true, this would mark the end of an era for fans who have watched Sasha evolve from a fraudulent daughter of Nina Reeves into a tragic heroine who has fought through pain, addiction, and devastating loss. Sasha Gilmore first arrived in Port Charles under false pretenses. She was introduced as Nina's long-lost daughter, a scheme orchestrated by Valentine Casadine that quickly unraveled. But despite her deception, Sasha's sincerity and remorse earned her a second chance, not only with Nina, but with the entire town. Her chemistry with Michael Corinthos turned her into a fan favorite almost overnight, and her complex relationship with Brando Corbin later anchored her in one of the most emotionally charged storylines GH has delivered in years. The baby loss, the manipulations by Glades, the harrowing struggle with addiction, and the horror of being institutionalized against her will. Sasha's journey has been dark, layered, and deeply human. Sofia Mattsson has consistently delivered standout performances, bringing nuance to Sasha's trauma and inner strength. Which is why the current shift in tone has fans deeply concerned. Lately, Sasha has taken a noticeable step back from front-burner storylines. While she's still on screen, her presence feels more subdued. Her recent conversations with Cody Bell and Maxie Jones suggest she's searching for peace and purpose, but struggling to find her place in a town that has brought her so much pain. The emotional residue of losing Brando and Liam, being betrayed by Glades, and her public breakdown hasn't simply disappeared, and it shouldn't. But instead of watching Sasha rise from the ashes, viewers are seeing her quietly fade into the background, prompting many to wonder if this is a gentle exit strategy for both character and actress. Rumors behind the scenes haven't helped ease fan anxiety. Whispers of Sofia Mattsson's potential departure began surfacing months ago when she took a brief hiatus during a major arc. Though she returned, insiders hinted it might have been a trial run for a longer break. The speculation intensified when Mattsson began focusing more on her off-screen business ventures. A successful entrepreneur and mother, she's been dividing her time between family and a growing brand outside of acting. Fans who follow her on social media notice that she hasn't been posting much about GH lately, and her absence from recent press events only adds to the mystery. That said, it's entirely possible that this is a narrative misdirection designed to lull viewers into a false sense of finality before a major twist. General Hospital has done it before, sometimes removing characters from the spotlight only to bring them back in a powerful way. But the tone of Sasha's current scenes feels different. They're intimate, reflective, and conclusive. Her conversations with Cody hint at a woman ready to start a new chapter far away from the trauma that's defined her Port Charles years. There's talk of travel, of self-discovery, of quiet solitude. All signs that the writers may be preparing to write Sasha off with grace and dignity, rather than shock and scandal. If Sofia Mattsson is indeed leaving, the big question is how will Sasha exit, and will it be final? There are several theories circulating among fans. One of the most popular is that Sasha will decide to leave town for a fresh start, possibly overseas. She's often spoken about needing distance, and a slow burn goodbye where she tells Maxie, Cody, and even Sunny that she needs to rediscover who she is could be the kind of farewell that gives closure without killing off the character. Another theory suggests Sasha might take a new job that aligns with her past experience in fashion and modeling. Perhaps she'll be offered a position in New York or Europe, reviving her early dreams and reminding fans of who she was before grief overtook her world. Then there's the third, and more controversial, theory that Sasha will relapse. After all, addiction doesn't go away overnight, and the writers could be laying the groundwork for a devastating spiral. This direction would allow Sofia Mattsson to exit the canvas with high-stakes drama, potentially giving her a temporary exit while leaving the door open for a triumphant comeback. Fans, however, seem divided on this path. Many feel Sasha has suffered enough and deserves peace. To force her into another rock-bottom moment might feel repetitive, especially considering the trauma she's already endured. Another angle being considered is Sasha's connection to Cody Bell. Their budding friendship, or perhaps something deeper, has been a rare source of light for her. Cody has supported Sasha when few others did, and his protective instincts have offered her a sense of security she lost after Brando's death. Some viewers are rooting for Sodi to evolve into something romantic, but if that happens, it likely won't before Sasha exits, unless GH has a surprise in store. It's possible that Cody decides to leave with Sasha or follows her later, setting up a long-distance romance that could be revisited down the line. On the production side, there's been no official confirmation from either Sofia Mattsson or the show about a departure. GH has remained tight-lipped, and that silence only fuels the speculation. Sometimes silence is strategy, creating buzz and tension that will lead to an emotional payoff. Other times, it's a sign that an exit is happening quietly behind the scenes, perhaps to avoid backlash or disappointment. What's clear, though, is that fans are not ready to say goodbye to Sasha. Social media is flooded with messages of support for Mattsson, with hashtags like #SaveSasha and #SofiaStage trending among the soap opera community. The impact of losing Sasha would go beyond just one character's story. It would affect several characters deeply: Cody, Maxi, Nina, and even Sunny, who has quietly been a surrogate figure in her life. Maxi, in particular, has grown closer to Sasha in recent months, and a tearful farewell scene between the two could be devastating. It would also eliminate one of the show's few characters who has undergone true transformation. Sasha went from a lying grifter to a grieving mother, and now stands as a symbol of strength through adversity. Her departure would be a blow to the emotional depth of the show. But let's not forget that this is General Hospital, a show where death doesn't always stick and goodbyes are often just the beginning of a new chapter. If Sasha does leave, it doesn't mean the end. Sofia Mattsson could return in the future, stronger, wiser, and with a new storyline that honors everything she's been through. Perhaps this is just a break, a pause in the chaos that gives the character and the actress time to breathe. Maybe GH is planning a bold twist that will change Sasha's trajectory completely, revealing a long-lost relative, a hidden fortune, or even a shocking connection to a villain who wants her silenced. The possibilities are endless, and that's what keeps fans hooked even when their favorites walk away. In the meantime, viewers will be watching every scene, every line of dialogue, and every subtle hint for clues. Will Sasha finally find peace, or is there one more storm waiting for her? Will Cody confess deeper feelings, or will he let her go quietly? Will Maxi step in and beg her to stay, or will she understand that healing sometimes requires space? And above all, will Sofia Mattsson surprise us all and sign on for another year, bringing Sasha back into the center of the drama where she belongs? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: whether she stays or goes, Sasha Corbin has left an indelible mark on General Hospital. And Sofia Mattsson has given fans a performance that will be remembered for years to come. If this is the end, it's one that deserves tears, applause, and above all, respect. If it's not the end, then GH has one more miracle up its sleeve. And in Port Charles, miracles happen every day. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.